Have you ever felt lost, like you were walking in a fog with no map? Sarah did. She worked in a big city. Tall buildings were her mountains. The sound of traffic was her river. Every day was a race for a better job, a bigger apartment, more likes. She felt empty inside. Her heart was a hollow drum. She smiled for photos, but her soul was not smiling with her. One Saturday, the noise became too much. She walked without a destination and found a part of the city she had never visited. A small community kitchen was serving warm soup. She watched for a long time. A woman offered a blanket. A young man listened. No one was racing. She asked if she could help. An older man handed her a ladle. "We can always use another pair of hands." For hours she served soup, looked into people's eyes and heard their stories. Loss, hope. She was just Sarah helping another person. For the first time, the hollow drum began to feel full. It wasn't excitement, it was peace. She had found a different kind of wealth, not the kind in a bank, but the kind you hold in your heart. Jesus began with a surprise. He said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." It means you know you need help. You don't have all the answers. You are like Sarah, pausing before the kitchen. You sense something is missing. You are not proud, you are humble. You hold your hands open to God like a child asking for a gift. This is the first step. Next, blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Who wants to be sad? No one. We spend our lives running from pain, we hide our tears. But there's a blessing in mourning. It is sorrow for the world's brokenness, the ache when you see someone hurting. Allow that godly sorrow and you open the door to true comfort. He meets you in your tears and gives comfort the world cannot. Not weakness, a deep strength. The soil where compassion grows. This is the upside-down kingdom. The first are last, the weak are strong. Jesus continued his lesson on the hill. He looked at the crowd. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. We often think meek means weak, like a mouse. But meekness is strength under control. Think of a powerful horse gentle enough for a child to ride. They don't have to prove themselves. They listen, wait, and trust God. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. You know that all-consuming longing, when food or water is all you can think about. Jesus says want God and goodness that deeply, longing for fairness in the world, desiring a life that pleases God above comfort, fame, or success. More than success, more than comfort. It is a holy thirst. When your heart longs for righteousness that much, Jesus promises you will be filled. Gentle strength entrusted with the world, the hungry heart that becomes satisfied by God. Think about your life. Do you hunger for goodness, honesty, love? To be meek is to walk softly but with great purpose. To hunger for righteousness is to have a holy fire in your soul. God promises to give the world to the gentle and to fill the hearts of the hungry. The blessings continue, painting a picture of a beautiful life. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Mercy is love in action, seeing a need and doing something to help. It is forgiving someone who has hurt you, even when they don't deserve it. The more you pour out, the more God pours into you, an endless cycle of grace. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. It means your heart is undivided. You want God more than the things of this world. Your motives are clean, pleasing God, not impressing people. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. A peacemaker actively works to create peace. They step into conflict and help find common ground. They bring healing to broken relationships. That is why they are called God's children. Think about these three blessings together. They shape ordinary life. A merciful person forgives. A pure person chooses what is good. A peacemaker helps neighbors reconcile. They are small, daily choices that shape our hearts and invite God's blessing. To show mercy, seek purity, and make peace. These are the high callings of a blessed life. Jesus ends the Beatitudes with a final, hard truth. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Living the Beatitudes is not a checklist. Humble, mournful, gentle, hungry for good. These are facets of the same life. The world will not always understand. They might mock you. They might misunderstand. When this happens because you live for Him, do not be sad. Rejoice. Your reward in heaven is great. You walk the same path as the prophets before you. These are not 8 separate steps, but facets of one beautiful diamond, each reflecting God's light in a different way. You cannot have one without the others. It happens in the small moments. Encourage instead of criticize. Listen to someone grieving. Forgive that driver who cut you off. When we live this way, we become pockets of heaven, salt and light in our neighborhoods, workplaces, and homes. The Beatitudes are an invitation from Jesus to a life that is deeper, richer, more meaningful than the world offers. A life of quiet confidence, deep joy, and unshakable peace, even in a troubled world. A life found not in getting but in giving, not in being first but in serving, and it is available to you right here, right now.